Yeah, it's all good. All those guys fighting for their NFL life, doing everything they can to make the roster. You see guys like Victor Cruz, who shows out in the preseason and becomes a 10-year player. So I like seeing those guys early, kind of projecting them based on what they did in college, their body, their type of skill set. So I love the preseason. I think it's the best part of this month.
But you don't have anybody who's anybody playing. These are all
exactly.
60th, 70th man on the roster.
100%. You learn what you got depth wise. All these teams have depth wise. So like the Dolphins, they cannot move the football in the preseason, no matter who they put on the field. So when their starters do go on the field, if anybody gets hurt, that's a great indication of they're going to suck still, But
you take a rocket scientist figure they're going to suck.
But then you see the Giants, a team like that, where their backups are able to efficiently move the ball down the field. Their defense is able to make stops. So when you see that depth, you're able to really gauge who's going to be what going forward. There's a lot of teams that do not have the depth to succeed throughout a 17-game season.
No, they do not.
And that's where the preseason you learn that.
Okay, what's Cleveland found out in the preseason with Deshaun and Shedeur?
I think that they found out that Shedeur is not quite ready. I also think that they need to play Watson, whether they think Shedeur is ready or not, because he needs to either justify the contract from an ownership standpoint. He's got to say, I was right a little bit, but he also they need to say, all right, he's done. He's washed up. We saw exactly what he had to offer with our starters, 4 games, whatever it is, and then they go to Shedeur the rest of the way.
Now, Shedeur's been there a year.
Mm-hmm.
He started, he played. Mm-hmm. He should be ready by now.
Yes and no.
Do you think he'll ever be ready?
Well, his biggest knock was how long he held the ball. So his processing, if you watched him against the Bills, he got the ball out pretty efficiently and pretty effectively.
His stats did not show it that he was any good.
Sure, stats don't, but just the timing, watching the flow of the offense, watching his control at the line of scrimmage, he's vastly improved from last year. I think Shedeur is the best quarterback in that room. But when you look at the totality of the team,
it's not a good room.
Right, exactly. You have to see what Watson has. If he can catch lightning in a bottle and be what he used to be, that's your best chance to win. But yeah, no. I like Shedeur. I think he gets a lot of unnecessary hate, primarily because of how he talks on social media and things like that, which I get it. But he's committed. He's first guy in the building, last guy to leave. Mm-hmm. You can definitely see the growth when he would come up to the line last year as a rookie. It's just hike. This year he's making checks. He's calling out mics. He's moving, sliding protection, all those things that a quarterback's supposed to do. You're seeing him do that in the preseason. So
unfortunately, he's in Cleveland.
Right.
Now, we've got the NFL and, basically the top 7, the top 10, they're going to make the playoffs. Mm-hmm. You got the Rams, Broncos, Seahawks, Eagles, Bills, Ravens, Jags, Bengals. I know you don't like the Bengals. Houston Texans are at 9. Mm-hmm. Bears got the toughest
schedule in the NFL this year. Yeah, no, they're gonna have a hard time.
Okay, now let's go 10 to 4 because 14 teams make the playoffs. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're gonna go 10 through 20. Are they gonna make the playoffs or are they gonna be out of the playoffs?
Right.
Bears right now they got them in the playoffs.
I have them missing the playoffs.
I do too. Mm-hmm.
Cowboys I have making the playoffs.
They got them in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. Patriots at 12. I have them higher.
I have them not making the playoffs.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
Why? I think that's another team with so much off the field stuff. Bull, his mistress happening to be a reporter that reports on the team. I obviously AJ Brown, great receiver,
very good.
If he doesn't get the rock, he's going to cause problems. And that was a team that had no dysfunction last year. So if you throw in an element like that, they did lose some key pieces on defense to free agency. They added an offensive lineman in Lomu, but I just don't see them able to repeat what they had last year.
Packers 13.
I believe I have them missing the playoffs. Mm-hmm. I don't love what they have going on offense. Not Aaron Jones, but Josh Jacobs, potential suspension coming. Yeah. Micah Parsons going to miss at least the first 4 games. Mm-hmm. Who is their number 1 receiver? Christian Watson's paid like a number 1 receiver, but he's never had 700 yards in a season. So
your WR1 better have more than 700 yards this season.
Right.
Especially if Love's thrown to you, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, Lions at 14.
I have them in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. They got them in the fringe.
Yeah, no, I have them winning that division.
Now, these are the teams that are outside the playoffs looking in. Mm-hmm. Chiefs at 15.
Outside the playoffs looking in.
Niners, 16.
In the playoffs.
I do too. Mm-hmm. I think it all revolves around that little, I always call him a little running back because he looks a little.
Christian.
Mm-hmm. If he does, then he.
Yeah, if he stays healthy, Brock Purdy's touchdown ratio is insane.
The problem is they're playing twice against the Rams.
And it's all about health.
Yes, it is. It's all about health.
How about health?
The other team from Los Angeles is 17.
The Chargers? That's a top 5 team right there.
I'm thinking they're pretty damn good.
Have you seen, after all the things I said, how high Herbert is in the MVP voting or the preseason MVP polls?
I know.
I mean, holy moly. It's almost like I know what I'm talking about.
Almost. Vikings at 18.
That's
Kyler Murray's, they're giving the keys to the Maserati to him.
I mean, I love their defense. They fly to the football. They make plays. Normally, they're consistent regardless of the quarterback, but it really all relies on Justin Jefferson. Last year, he did not look like normal Jet.
Yeah, but that's because of, you have what's his face throwing
McCarthy,
not throwing him the one. I can't say his name because So, but yes, I think. But is Kyler Murray a step up?
I don't know.
It's got to be a step up.
I don't know. I don't think so because he needs to step up on a step stool to be able to reach the top shelf.
I knew that was coming.
No, and I don't like his style of football, the backyard style of football. It is a hike, look at your first read, and then run around. I hate that type of style. I want precision. I want timing. I want consistency, and you do not get that. You don't get that from him. I like J.J. McCarthy significantly more than I like Kyler Murray.
Yeah, that's why he's on the bench.
Yeah.
That's where he belongs. Indianapolis Colts at 19, Jonathan Taylor and company, Daniel Jones.
I mean, they started so hot last year and then faltered big time even before Jones got hurt.
Yes.
But if they commit to running the football, they have Tyler Warren for play action. It's a good team. I don't hate them. I see them as the third best team in their division, but I see that as a very strong division outside of the Titans.
Pittsburgh's at 20. Aaron Rodgers he's actually ready for Social Security now.
9-8. That's a 9-8 team if I've ever seen one.
I don't think 9-8 is going to get you in the playoffs.
No. McCarthy, you never know. His offenses are always dangerous.
I saw a little stat. Most rushing yards. We did most passing receiving yards from somebody over 40. Mm-hmm. It was Jerry Rice, and then it was like
Tom Brady,
yeah, and Brett Favre.
Right.
Most rushing yards over the age of 40.
Most rushing yards over the age of 40.
And I guarantee you, I got top 5 here. There are no running backs.
Okay, so Tom Brady.
Tom Brady is number 3. Or number 2.
Number 2.
183 yards.
How about Brett Favre?
Brett Favre is not on this.
Not on that. All right.
That's your first strike.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers is number 3. He needs 45 more yards to move into number 2.
And this is all time?
All time.
Okay, so
over the age of 40.
Not a lot of quarterbacks played over the age of 40 going back.
They're all quarterbacks.
All quarterbacks, okay.
And you know them all.
I know them all.
Yes, you do.
Over the age of 40. Drew Brees?
Drew Brees is not there.
No. All right.
That's your second strike.
Are they like known as athletes? Are they known as slow white guys?
One was a real slow white guy. One was a small white guy. And the other one...
Doug Flutie,
number 1.
Yep.
212 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The other one, the dude played until he was like 46 years old. He played for every team actually out there. Played for the Broncos, the Buccaneers, played for the Cowboys, I think he played for every team for a while.
Vinny
Testaverde at 73 yards. And then number 5, he played for the Houston Oilers, Seattle Seahawks. I think he played the Canadian Football League afterward, or before he came over. It was a great Canadian Football League. Won a couple Grey Cups.
Warren Moon. Okay.
58 yards. Those are the top 5 running or rushers over the age of 40.
Very interesting.
No running back.
Well, because they don't
make it that long.
They don't make it that long. Yeah.
Now you watch Derrick Henry.
He will be the one that bucked the trend to run for 230 yards to be the number 1 guy in that list.
He will. He'll do that in one game. He'll do that in one game. Well, you got a Mount Rushmore for me?
I got a Mount Rushmore, but let's do the top 10 running backs while we're on that topic.
Let's do it. Top
Yep.
10 running backs.
Top 10 running backs, starting at number 10.
Yes.
Javonte Williams, 69 overall, Cowboys running back. He was decent last year, over 1,000 yards rushing. In that offense, 69.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that.
All right, next up, Saquon Barkley.
You got him at 9?
71. I have him at 9. I have 8 guys that I view better than him.
No, I bet you. Well, okay, I can. He's got a lot of wear and tear.
A lot of wear and tear. He essentially took last year off. Was that by choice? I don't think so. I think that's the wheels falling off the truck. And if you look at his career, he's had 3 seasons where he's played more than 10 games.
I agree.
So
yes,
I don't see him as a top 5 type guy anymore. Nice little 71.
Okay.
All right, next up, I have Kyron Williams, Rams running back. Very consistent, catches the ball. Obviously, they're going to have a little split with Blake Corum, but I have him in there as a 72.
Now, would you have him that high if he was not with the Rams?
Probably not, just because opportunity. He has a lot more opportunity.
So it's not just the player, but it's also their environment.
Right. It's not just the player. It's their environment. It's their age. It's where they were drafted. Gotcha. So pedigree. All of those things are taken into account when you're making the grade.
Okay.
So next guy up is going to be Derrick Henry with a 75.
Him and Aaron about the same age, I think.
They're right around there. And
that's pretty high for a guy 36 years old.
It definitely is. And he's so consistent. He just keeps on doing it.
But he did it in college. He did it in high school. This guy has not stopped.
I don't think he's ever going to.
I think he's going to rush for 100,000 yards.
I think he's going to outlive us all. He's going to stay in the NFL the duration of his life. He'll be 64 years old, running for 4 yards per carry.
Exactly.
Next up, I have Devon Achane with a 76.
Achane with a 76? That's kind of high for Achane.
I think he's one of the best running backs in the NFL. If it wasn't for the fact that he's like 170 pounds soaking wet, he'd be even better. But the only thing I'm worried about is how bad that offense is going to be around him.
Yeah.
But I could see him getting 400 touches this year and being the number 1 running back too.
So how much? Yeah. Well, that's the thing is how good is the defense going to be, and how many carries is he going to get? How many touches is he going to get?
Touches, because he's definitely capable of splitting out wide and making some things happen as a receiver. But yeah, it's more so to do with what's around him. But over the last 3 years of his career, I don't think he scored less than 12 touchdowns in a season. So he's got a nose for the end zone, and the kind of guy I don't mind ranking with that 76.
Right. Okay.
Or 75.
75. Okay.
Yeah. So next up is going to be Christian McCaffrey.
Yes.
He is a 76.
If he stays healthy.
Stays healthy, he's going to be great. Catches the ball out of all these guys better than anybody else. He's a receiver, essentially, in a running back's little body.
Yes.
If his hamstrings hold up, if his groin holds up, if his calves hold up, then he's going to be, a consistent performer.
Okay.
Next guy up, I have James Cook, 79.
Cookie at 79.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, as the number 4 overall running back. So, again, all of these grades are weighted against the greatest running back seasons of all time. So the top rusher, the top touchdowns, top receptions, all of that. So that's why they're not 99s like you'd see in Madden.
Exactly. Yes.
And Cook is he's a consistent guy. He doesn't get as involved in the passing game as you'd like to see. But last year, obviously led the league in rushing on a great team for scoring points. So
yeah, but is somebody else going to steal some touchdowns from him?
Touchdowns, probably Josh Allen's going to steal some goal line touchdowns. But again, he's a guy that 1,500 yards, 17.5 all-purpose yards is not out of the question. And when your running back's giving you almost 2,000 yards total, that's a big thing. Next up, we're going to take a little bit of a jump here as far as the overalls. Next up at an 82.5.
Damn, that's high.
Is Jonathan Taylor.
Okay, I can see that.
Mm-hmm. Jonathan Taylor, if everybody's healthy around him, all the offensive line has continuity. They're not switching out guys every other week. He's the best pure runner in the NFL.
1,800 yards?
1,800 yards. He's that type of guy where you give him 375 carries and worry about whether he's healthy. is. That's really the only knock on Taylor.
370 carries. He's only going to last another year and a half.
No, if you go back to look at him starting, I believe he went to Wisconsin. He has been consistently getting heavy workloads.
Derrick Henry.
He's faster. He's not quite built the way Derrick Henry is, but I like Jonathan Taylor a lot as far as these top 10 running backs.
I know you got Gibbs and Bijan next.
Next up is going to be Gibbs at an 83.
Okay.
I could see him finishing number one on this list. If I had the number one pick in fantasy, I would take Gibbs over Bijan, just because, one, the guy that's ranked number one in fantasy as far as running backs in the preseason hasn't finished number one in the last 10 years.
Yep.
So seeing Bijan, I'm automatically going to the next guy when I'm in a fantasy draft. But Bijan's just Bijan.
Bijan is.
I have him in an 84, so only one higher than Gibbs.
Now, does it matter that you don't know who the quarterback's going to be there?
Doesn't matter one bit.
Doesn't matter to you?
Not even one bit for Atlanta. No.
Whoever is going to be left-handed, maybe they might both be out.
Jack Strand, man. Huh. Jack Strand, I think he was Division II in college. He looks far and away the best quarterback in Atlanta. I could absolutely see him being the guy of the future. Yep.
We should see about that.
Okay. But yeah, that's my top 10. So Bijan, Gibbs, Taylor, Cook, McCaffrey, Achane, Henry, Williams, Barkley, Williams again.
In case for people who are curious, I did a real quick search. Derrick Henry in his life, high school, college, pro.
1,700 carries or 17,000 carries, something like that.
29,000 yards.
29,000 yards.
29,000 yards.
That's insane.
12,000 in high school and 13,000 plus in the pros, and then almost 4,000 in college. The dude has run for. Okay, now let me do a real quick here, a little quick math here. Let's do this. He's run for almost 16 miles in his career.
Yeah, that's pretty insane. I can't run 16 miles just with nobody chasing me.
And that's a full pass to get tackled. Yeah. You know what? The dude's going to go over 30,000 in his life. Crazy.
Can definitely see that. All right, we got some games.
You want to start?
I'll go Mount Rushmore first. All right, so those of you that don't know, the way we do Mount Rushmore, he's going to get 9 options. He's going to keep 4. He's going to cut 5. He does not know what the next one's going to be. We're doing sports conspiracy theories.
Oh, my goodness.
The Mount Rushmore of sports conspiracy theories. Number 1, Michael Jordan's first retirement was actually a suspension for gambling.
That ain't a conspiracy. That's a truth.
It will never be confirmed because the guy who did the suspension is currently dead.
I know.
So are we keeping that or are we cutting?
You know what? I hate to keep the first one, so I'm going to cut it. But,
all right.
You know, to me, that's not a conspiracy. It's a truth. So.
Well, then this one definitely is also going to be a truth. 1985 NBA draft was rigged so the New York Knicks would get Patrick Ewing.
Now, I agree with that. Throw that one up on there. Hell yeah. You think the same thing, don't you?
I know it. I've watched all the documentaries. They put the Knicks card in the freezer. So when Stern was feeling around, he just had to find the cold one.
Yeah.
So that one 100% is
I agree.
Up there.
And I think that was completely wrong.
The NBA fixed Game 6 of the 2002 Western Conference Finals, Kings versus Lakers.
No.
You don't think that they fixed it? You don't think the Lakers shot 40 more free throws in that game?
I just think that's what it was. I hear that a lot, but no, I just think that's what it was.
All right. So far you've cut Jordan's retirement. You've cut the fixed 02 finals. Next up, Sonny Liston took a dive in 65 versus Ali.
He did. That's in there.
That's up there?
Yes, it is.
All right.
I know that. I mean, again, you can see that one.
All right, so that means you've kept 2, you've cut 2. You kept the 85 lottery was fixed. You kept Sonny Liston taking a dive. Next up, the NFL is scripted like the WWE.
The NFL is scripted? I know you're not supposed to have dead air on radio, so can I come back to that one?
No. The whole point of the game is you can't come back.
No, I'm going to say no on that. Throw that one away. But the pause is.
I will say the NFL is not registered as a sports league They are registered as an entertainment league. The only other entity registered as an entertainment league is the WWE. So I'm kind of leaning towards that one, but
I can't do it.
All right, so that's 3 cuts. You got 2 more spots. You got 4 options.
4 options.
Yep.
Okay.
So the next one is FIFA/World Cup results are prearranged for commercial reasons.
You know what? I would have said no a few years ago, but I'm going to say no again on this one. But again, you're making me think of some of this.
That's the whole point of the game.
This is what I think about.
So far, you've cut Michael Jordan's retirement. You've cut the fixed 02 finals. You cut the NFL as scripted. You cut FIFA as scripted. Next one. Sudden athlete collapses, such as Damar Hamlin, is directly linked to COVID vaccine.
It is. Yes.
I knew that one was good.
That was no hard. You got 2 more, 1 keep, right?
You got 2 more, 1 keep. Next up, the MLB supplied players with steroids in the 90s.
Well, hell, that was a given. I was playing in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
So, I wasn't playing in the 90s, I was playing in the 80s, but I knew people in the 90s.
Right.
In the 80s, they were doing it.
Mm-hmm. Did the MLB supply those and let it happen?
Yes, they did.
All right.
Keep it up. Keep it on there.
Right.
I hate to say it. Keep it on. Yeah, put it on there. So.
All right. So that means our keeps are the 85 NBA draft lottery was fixed. Sonny Liston took a dive in 65 versus Ali.
He did.
COVID is the cause for sudden athlete collapse. And the MLB supplied players with steroids in the 90s. That means we cut Jordan's first retirement. We cut Game 6 of the 02 finals as fixed. You cut the NFL as scripted. You cut FIFA as scripted. And you cut Super Bowl III was fixed to legitimize the AFL-NFL merger.
Can I get 5 on there?
That one I definitely see as the truth.
Exactly.
All right, and then you had a game for me.
I got one for you. Actually, what I'm going to be doing is you might need pencil and paper on this.
Okay.
It's interesting though. We're going back to the baseball because I played college from '83 to '86, and then had friends who went on and they were getting needles and everything. Mm-hmm. They had suppliers and because the ratings were going up.
Right.
And if you ask me and someone asked me, what could we do better to make baseball, more watchable? Bring back steroids. Let them hit 70
The stupid federal government had to go and get themselves involved. Otherwise, baseball would have kept letting it happen forever if the feds didn't get involved in the whole steroid deal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now you're going to pick a quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, tight end, defense, and kicker. Basically like a fantasy football team. Mm-hmm. But you're going to be randomly picking the NFL teams. I'm going to randomly pick the NFL teams.
So I'm not going to, right.
So, it's like, okay, I'm going to take the tight end off of this, wide receiver, whatever it's going to be.
Roger Dodger.
Are you ready for the first one?
And we're doing quarterback to start?
No, you can pick anything you want.
Okay, I can pick anything from that team.
Correct.
Got
the first team up is Carolina Panthers. Hey, I'm just doing this.
Do I have any passes?
You know what? I'm going to give you no.
No. All right, so we're going Tedero McMillan, wide receiver.
Okay. And I'll even let you see this so you know that it's complete.
I don't need to see nothing.
Boom, here we go. And it is... I can't do Panthers again.
You're going to keep on giving me Panthers.
It probably would. It says that's what you deserve. Panthers. Chargers.
We are going. Do you know what I'm taking?
You're going to take Bobby Hebert.
I'm taking Ladd McConkey, wide receiver.
Man, that's a good one. I can see that. It's a pretty good team so far.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is San Francisco 49ers.
Let me get Christian McCaffrey.
I was going to say McCaffrey. You got a pretty damn good team so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's coming down now. You're going to see who you get left, right? Seattle Seahawks.
Give me JSN.
What's your wide receivers looking like right now?
Oh, shoot. I can't take JSN.
You can't take
I only have 2 wide receiver spots. That's right. I thought there were 3. Okay, so let me roll it back. It can't be...
You know what? I'm going to give you a flex on this.
You give me a flex?
I'll give you a flex because it's like NFL, like a fantasy football.
Okay, then I will take JSN as a flex.
Because I got to be nice to you on that one.
I mean, I have guys I can pull from my head if you need them. All right.
Okay, next is Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. Give me... You know what? It's between Bucky Irving and Kenneth Gainwell. Give me Kenneth Gainwell.
You got it. Next up is Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland Browns. Give me
You got a kicker?
the tight end, Harold Fannin Jr. He was number 7 tight end last year. Yep. And he's going
to get a lot of targets.
Obviously, he showed last year, don't matter who the quarterback is.
That's right. They're going to be checking down to him all day long. I have a feeling I know. Well, you got 2 to choose from on this one.
Okay.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Give me Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Yep. Top 10 quarterback. They're going to run the ball more this year. So I got a defense and a kicker left. I'm doing it just like a fantasy
running
draft.
backs?
Running backs are CMC and Kenneth Gainwell.
Arizona Cardinals.
Give me the Arizona Cardinals kicker.
Okay, whoever that is.
Don't know who it is.
So the defense you're going to take is
Texans.
You got to be fucking kidding me.
Ha!
Wow.
Bang! Houston Texans.
That was good. You got lucky on that.
I had 1 in 32 chance.
I know. You got lucky on that one.
All right, so
damn good team. Off your team.
That means we got Jalen Hurts. We got CMC, Kenneth Gainwell. Obviously, Kenneth Gainwell is probably my weakest point on this team, unless you consider the Arizona Cardinals kicker. After that, we got Tyrone McMillan, Lad McConkey. Lad McConkey is going to win AFC Offensive Player of the Year, and JSN. Then tight end, Harold Fannin. Defense is the Texans, and kicker is Arizona Cardinals kicker, which is very bad. And if you're looking at it from a fantasy perspective, who the hell knows who it is from a regular team's perspective?
Now keep that. In week 1, we're going to see how many points you had for fantasy football on a PPR league.
Full PPR? Sounds good.
PPR league, and then we'll do this every week and see how good you do.
Done deal.
Sound good?
Let's do it.
Okay.
I got one more game for you if you want to run it. All right, so this is
new to me.
Yep, it's new to me too because Dad doesn't know enough people for me to do it with.
Well, that's a problem.
All right, so it is a versus battle. Okay, so you're going to hear 2 names. You're going to pick who wins. The winner of that matchup goes on to face the next guy on the list.
Okay.
There's 12 guys on the list.
So there's 4 first-round buys?
No, so here, ready? You're going to have Ken Anderson versus Phil Simms. Ken Anderson, 81 MVP versus Phil Simms. You obviously know who Phil Simms is.
I know Kenny Anderson was a bingo.
Yeah. Who are you choosing?
I love Kenny Anderson. I was a bingo fan.
So Ken Anderson's moving on?
He had the face mask, which was like the I call it the duckbill face mask.
Yeah, no,
Number 14, he was a great quarterback. He had Isaac Curtis. He had Charlie Joyner. He had
I chose him for a reason. This right here.
Booby Clark. Bob Trumpy was the tight end.
The original West Coast offense to propel him.
That's right.
All right.
Then he handed it over to Boomer.
So next up, Ken Anderson versus Boomer Esiason.
Fuck you.
Yep.
I'd have to go to Boomer on that. Because,
all right.
Even though he was left-handed, he did. I liked him. He was good.
All right. So now we got Boomer Esiason as our top guy. Boomer Esiason versus Warren Moon.
Boomer. I was never a Moon fan. I don't know. What do you think about Warren Moon? Obviously, I was never a Moon fan.
I think his early portion of his career was derailed by
the CFL
and people's perception of a short black quarterback being your
He came out of Washington, I believe.
Right. And if he had been given the opportunity from the get-go, he probably is significantly higher when you look at historical perspective.
How many years in the CFL?
He spent like 6 years in the CFL. So you started.
He was throwing because everyone throws that.
Right. He started as like a 31-year-old in the NFL. So he never got to really see his prime, and he was great when he was in the NFL.
He was.
So. And obviously, he's a top 5 rusher over 40.
Exactly. Well, it's because he didn't get there until he was 32.
Right. All right. So next up, we got Boomer Esiason versus Jim Kelly.
Wow.
Yep. Let's see if you're a biased mother.
Well, I know you are. How's that? I know you are. I'll have to take Kelly. Kelly he got to the promised land 4 times. He was 0-4, but he still got there.
I think I should get some praise from having Kelly at 5 and not further down this list. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. So, all right. So now we got Jim Kelly versus Troy Aikman. If you look at statistics, it's an easy choice. If you look at results, it's also an easy choice.
I know, but you know who you surround. Being an anti-Cowboy fan is really hard for you to choose Aikman. I don't like what he did at UCLA when he went to Oklahoma and basically in college, told him screw you. I'm gonna take Kelly.
All right, I would have done the same. Aikman, statistically, the worst Hall of Fame quarterback in the history of football, but you can't really knock the Super Bowl.
It's really easy when you have Emmitt Smith on behind you and
Michael Irvin out there, and
Witten over here,
an absolutely insane defense.
Yeah. And the people on the line was basically a brick house. So yeah, you did pretty good. You could have done.
All right, so Jim Kelly versus Dan Marino.
I love Danny Marino.
Yeah, I knew that one.
And the unfortunate is that he made it to the Super Bowl his rookie year.
Never got
didn't
back.
win. Thought, I'll be back. And never got back.
Right.
But the man could throw the ball everywhere.
Revolutionized the game of football.
Yes, he did.
All right, so we got Dan Marino versus John Elway.
Wow, I lived in Denver during the drive and the fumble. I don't know if you remember the drive and the fumble.
Drive against Cleveland.
And the fumble was Cleveland.
The fumble against Cleveland.
Mac, when he was cutting left at the 10-yard line. The end zone was right there, and the hand got and fumbled the ball. And we got the ball back because I was a Bronco fan at the time. Gotcha. Elway all the way because Elway was great. The only thing they joked about Elway Motors, which was his dealership. It's like the car will break down once it leaves Denver city limits, just like the Broncos.
Yeah, and Elway, that's the prototype as far as the body is concerned, being able to do both things.
Car wash and not get the ball wet.
Right.
Everything was fast and hard with him.
Not quite the natural thrower that Marino was, but as far as results, Super Bowl champion, 2-time Super Bowl champion, and again, he's the guy, the prototypical number one pick that you're looking at.
And he also played baseball too.
Right. He forced
Yankees. He was drafted by the Yankees.
He forced the Baltimore's hand because of baseball.
Yes, he did.
All right, so we got John Elway versus Steve Young.
Again, I don't like dead air on the radio. I like Steve Young. His great-great-grandfather was Brigham Young. So,
from BYU, and that's why he went to BYU, I'm sure.
BYU, obviously.
Right.
His great-great-grandfather was
Brigham. Makes sense.
And I do like him. I liked what he did before he went to the NFL because he was part of the USFL when Donald Trump had all that. He played for the New Jersey Generals alongside. Kelly played alongside of Herschel Walker. I'm still going to go with Elway. I'm sorry about that.
Young if it wasn't for the Buccaneers, we could be looking at Young in a completely different light. But when you go to a team that it does not belong in the NFL and they put you out there and say good luck, you're going to have a tough time.
He also inherited the keys to a really good car.
Yeah.
When Montana. So
yeah, I definitely agree.
And I know Joe Montana's going to be here soon.
Okay, so John Elway versus Joe Montana.
Notre Dame.
And you have 2 guys left after this.
Joe Montana was just
Joe Montana.
Yeah. I mean,
Joe Cool.
Even when he was with the Kansas City Chiefs late in his career, he was still something else. I was a Bengal fan, and I could still see him just ripping them apart in the Super Bowl. And it was like 4 minutes to go. He had the ball at the own 20-yard line, and you knew he was going to score.
Right.
And I thought it was going to be Rice. It was Taylor doing the slant. I'm going to have to go Joe Montana. I like the guy. Sorry, Troy.
Elway.
John Elway, but yeah.
All right, this one's going to be a thinker right here. Joe Montana versus Patrick Mahomes.
Joe Montana all day long. Right. I'm not a Mahomes fan.
Not a Mahomes fan?
I mean, I like the guy. He's really good. He does what he does, but I don't think he's not Joe Montana.
I am very curious to see what Mahomes looks like coming off that ACL because he's one of those backyard quarterback type guys. He's able to elude the pressure, extend plays. If he can't have that same mobility, is he going to be the same player? I don't know. So we got Joe Montana versus...
Is this the final?
Tom Brady.
Is this the final?
This is the final.
I am going to take Joe Montana for one reason only. And do you know what that one reason is?
You want to be wrong?
No. Do you know what that one reason is?
You want to get engagement?
Do you know what that one reason is?
You're super old?
You know what that one reason is?
What's that one reason?
Do you know where Brady went to school?
He went to Michigan.
Dude, I could, even when I was doing fantasy football, I could never, even if I knew the guy was good, I could not draft him.
He is the greatest quarterback to ever touch the football field.
He's got more Super Bowl rings than any team does. I agree with that. He's got more yards passed. He's got more touchdowns. He's got more everything. He is a great, great quarterback. However, I'm a Buckeye.
Yeah. Through and through.
And I will be a Buckeye through and through. To the day I die, it's scarlet and gray.
All right, so that means Joe Montana is your guy, number one.
Montana is my guy.
I guess we would call him the number one quarterback of all time based on what we just did there.
You got it.
You know, unless
so have to
the only one I didn't put on there that's clear far and away is better than him is Josh Allen, you know? And the people that I am recording,
Frank Reich on there.
I'm recording this for my people that are going to see this, and they're going to see how straight-faced I was throughout that entire process.
You're going to have Frank Reich on there. You're going to have who else on there?
Chris Sims.
Chris Sims.
Yeah,
oh my goodness. how many quarterbacks can you name that have gone through there since you've been watching them? I got one for you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for this?
Run it.
Okay. Now this is, you talk about those weird things that ever happen. And you know, I don't know if you know chaos, the butterfly effect. Butterfly flaps its wings in China and causes a thunderstorm in New York City because this happens, and it goes there.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Kemp, who was quarterback for the Bills way back when into the 60s?
No, okay? I don't.
Anyway, Joe Kemp was a quarterback of the Bills. On the last play of the season in 1967, 68, I'm not sure exactly what year it was, he threw an incomplete pass to a wide open receiver. And because of that, they had the number one choice the next year.
Which was OJ.
Mm-hmm. If they hadn't done that, OJ wouldn't have been a Bill, which means he wouldn't have met, what's her face?
Nicole Brown Simpson.
Mm-hmm. He wouldn't have killed her. Mm-hmm. So because of that one pass, it caused everything else. One incomplete pass did it.
Yeah, no, that's pretty intense right there.
I know.
One incomplete pass changed the future of American history.
Exactly.
Not just football history, American history. It was in his
hands, too, right off his fingertips.
Wow.
That is, I mean, I know people look at you going, what?
Butterfly effect, big way right there.
Yeah. You think about that. Mm-hmm. He wouldn't have been drafted by the Bills. He would have been drafted by whoever was second that. Mm-hmm. I think New York, and he would have been found someone else.
Right.
And Nicole Brown Simpson, well, Nicole Brown would be alive today and somebody in New York would be dead.
So you think no matter what, he was killing somebody?
I'm just saying.
No matter what, OJ's murder.
We're going to wrap this up next week, right?
Yes, sir.
Next week is going to be right before football season.
Right before football season, we can do whatever you want.
Isn't Wednesday the first day?
I believe Wednesday is the first game, yes, sir.
I believe so. I
think you're Seahawks
right.
And Patriots, if I'm not mistaken. They're doing a Super Bowl rematch.
Next Tuesday is the first. Mm-hmm. No, it's the week after that.
Okay, so September 5th or 6th or 7th or something like that?
The 9th is
9th? Okay.
So we got one more week before. We'll go through everything. We're talking about college football. We're talking about college baseball, NFL football. We're going to be talking about baseball. That'll be wrapping down. Real quick, I'm going to bring up one more quick thing. I just saw this. Now we'll talk about conspiracies. You talk about conspiracies. I got one for you. Mm-hmm. You tell me if this is correct with it. Philadelphia this year, and we're talking NFL, right? NBA right now.
Okay, NBA.
This year they have the fewest back-to-back games.
That was 100% based on LeBron choosing to sign there.
They have the fewest 3 games in 4 nights.
100% based on LeBron choosing to sign there.
And they have no West matchups until game 18.
100% because LeBron chose to sign there.
Now, you think that is 100? Obviously,
if he had gone to Cleveland, it would be the exact same.
I saw that stat, and I wanted to bring that up.
It's the reason they waited for the schedule. They wanted to know where he was going to go so they can carry him as far as they can in his last ride.
Now, I hate to say that, but if I were the commissioner, I'd probably do the same thing.
Yeah. Your job is to make money. Mm-hmm. It's not to put out a great product. It's to make money.
And that will.
And it certainly will.
We're going to wrap this one up. This is Joel Wilson. I'll see you on the next TV.
Oh, yeah.